Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Extreme Tarot, where we do moon readings, pick a cards, and zodiac readings. Today we're doing a fun pick a card reading. We're going to dive into how men see you. I made this reading 18 plus because I am using the Tarot of Sexual Magic just to see. I wanted to get a sense of what men think about your sexuality and about you in a sexual way. That's going to be at the end. Also, if you want to stick around to the end, I'm going to have like messages and just like traits that I'm going to pull at the very end. I pre-shuffled the cards so we could not make this reading be 10 hours long here. So we're going to try to make it like kind of quick, but it's going to be fun. So go ahead and pick your pile. I have pile 1 here with the selenite stick. Let me just hold it up. Selenite. Okay. I have pile 2 with the tiger's eye. Ooh. And pile 3 with the honey calcite. Okay? Kind of looks like a bar of soap. Alright, so go ahead, pause the video if you need to, pick your pile, and I will see you there. Alright guys, so if you chose pile 1 and the selenite, this is going to be your reading to see what men think about you. I'll just throw that up there. So let's dive in and look at all the cards we got here. So the first card we got here is Lack of Virgin's Milk. I just got this deck. I'm so excited to use it. My Wild Unknown collection is now complete. So we have that right there. We have Angel. We have Avenger. Your name could begin with an A, just because we had those 2 A archetypes. We have the Numinous, Mystery. And we have 8th House, Intimacy. We also have Aqua Aura Quartz, the Black Egg, Soulmates, and then for your sexual magic cards, we have Justice, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's dive in. So let's start out with this Virgin's Milk. Oh my god. I feel like people think that you got the good stuff over here with Virgin's Milk. They could see you as super pure, but then there's also this like ethereal kind of quality with these stars, and there's like this milk dripping down from like the heavens. Like I feel like people see you almost as like otherworldly, because we have the Angel card as well and the Mystery. It's like very pure but very like old soul, kind of like dark. You could have like a gothic aesthetic or something like that. And you could also be the kind of person that doesn't show a lot of skin. You kind of keep yourself closed off. The Virgin's Milk makes me think that, not that you're actually a virgin, but that you could just, again, have like a sense of like purity about you. Angel, helping those in need with no expectation of return. You're a very giving, kind person. People see you as being very sweet. But at the same time, we have this like Avenger card. Desire to balance the scales of justice. That's interesting because you got justice here as well. Righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. So it's almost like people know that you have this sort of like, I would say dark side, but not dark in the way of like being evil or like a bad person, but like you can kind of like stir shit up when you have to, and you will like stand up for what is right, whether that's you or for other people. Like people could see you again, have this first impression of you with this virgin's milk, where you're just again like this soft, like, oh, like innocent, sweet person. But then like the more, and like almost maybe see you as like, oh, like I could get in there with that, like, because they think that you would maybe be like so nice that you would just go along. Like I'm kind of getting a vibe like that, where they see you as like naive, very like naive. But then it's like when they get to know you, it's like they realize like they don't know you at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the more they get to know you, they see all this like mystery. Like I feel like you're someone that is like a mystery to people, although at first I think they think that they have you pegged, but then as they get to know you, they're like, whoa, there's like this whole other world in there, like I didn't know about. What's on this card? The unknown, the unknowable. Yes, like they feel like you have like this maybe virgin facade. I don't know if people like, I don't think they pick up on that right away, but I'm kind of trying to think about like first impressions and then also like later on. ESP, psychic abilities, the cosmos. Yeah, there's that whole like cosmic thing going on. The cosmos, universal truth, oneness, source, the unnameable, shadow work, inner knowing, tingling, ghosts, other worlds, space, enigmas, the occult, and intuition. So again, there's like this whole like otherworldly vibe. I want to kind of look up this black egg, because I don't use this deck that much. I'm not really super familiar with it. I just want to see what it has to say. I'm not going to like read the whole thing, but I just want to see. I know it represents a chakra. Let's see which one. Okay, like the throat chakra. Hold on, let me just adjust my mic here. Okay, maybe that's better. Speaking from an authentic voice, the truth, confusion, small talk, noises, or lies. I feel like, yeah, they see you as somebody that isn't, like, I think you can put on a facade of, like, small talk, like, you're really good at that, like, kind of being like, oh, like, you're really good at, like, blending in with the crowd, but, like, really you're, like, this mysterious, like, black egg underneath. When this essence, we speak slowly and clearly, writing, reading. You could be very artistic, very like I feel like you're not interested in like frivolous relationships. Like we have soulmates here, and I think a lot of people like think about you as somebody they maybe could have a relationship with. They see you as like a good partner or something like that, or maybe they're picking up that like you're just not interested in like just hooking up. Or like, remember how I was saying how they feel like almost they want to run their game on you because they see this like almost virgin sort of energy in you, which I think is attractive in a way, like this purity, almost like people feel like they want to corrupt it. But I don't feel like, and I wouldn't say I feel like you don't. I feel like, because maybe you do have a tendency to be naive a little bit, but like with this Avenger energy, I feel like if someone like fucks you over, I feel like you'll just like cut them off. You'll balance those scales of justice right back. And yeah, we have justice down here too, like kind of putting a similar message. Like, I'm not like spending my life with somebody that's such an asshole, and like you'll just like keep it moving. 8th house, intimacy, investments, intensity, contract, sex, erotic capital, secrets, mysteries, obsessions, inheritance, kundalini energy, stalking in the underworld. People see you as having a very sexual energy though. Like, even though it's like this kind of like intoxicating combination of like you're so sexy, but like you're so like untouchable, like and off limits. Like you have like your guard up to here. Even this black egg, it's like you're not getting in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes more than like small talk to woo ya. Like, people know that they have to like work for it. And it's like, even this aqua aura quartz, I think people sometimes are like almost like in awe of you. Like, you're like untouchable. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, just this enigma, like, again, like this otherworldly sort of person that is just like, even though you might not feel like that, you can be like, what are you talking about? But I feel like people see you this way. Men see you this way. They could know, if people know that you're into like the occult, you're interested in things like that. Even if it's like sci-fi movies, even if it's I don't know, Harry Potter, you know, like you could be into like things like that. Like you have, like you're kind of like outside the box. Like you're not like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like current things. Like, I don't think you're someone that's just following the crowd. Like you kind of like march to the beat of your own drum with this black egg. You're very unique. You're very dark. Like, but like I was saying, not in a bad way. Like, but we had like that shadow work and things like that. I feel like you could just embrace the darker things in life. Like you could be the sort of person that like you'll stand up for like the underdog, or like the looked over people. Like you have a heart for like those sorts of people. I'm trying to see what else I'm getting from this, but yeah, like very much like there's those two sides to you, where like you're sweet until like you're given a reason not to, or until like if like you saw someone trying to like, I don't know, like abuse an animal, like, which, I mean, who wouldn't step up? But like, you know, stuff like that, like an innocent party. And I feel like maybe because you have the potential to be victimized, like people like almost try to victimize you and like do things to you. I don't feel like you let yourself be a victim. You fight back, you like adjust the scales yourself over there. But it's like you have a heart for other people. I think people notice that you will like stand up for other people. You will not like just watch someone get like stomped on in front of you and not say anything about it, which is interesting to come through in like this sort of reading. But I mean, people must really like notice that about you. What else do we have here? And like moving down to your sexual energy. I'm sorry, like I'm kind of trying to keep this like super short and not like super in depth, but like we're just trying to get an idea here. But oh, I also noticed like, yeah, this is like the color of like the third eye chakra. So I feel like that intuitive energy like was coming through with all this numinous and eighth house energy, and also intimacy. It's almost like people feel like you would be like the warmest thing, like if you got past this exterior, but like they feel like they can't get through it again. Look at this angel card, like you're sort of closed off. I don't feel like you flaunt your sexuality. I feel like almost like your sexuality comes from like your attitude and the way you carry yourself, more so that you're like wearing like sexually like revealing things. I feel like if anything, yeah, you have like a little hint, little flash of leg over there, you know, but like you're covered up mostly, like you're showing the legs. Maybe you like have nice legs, people think you have nice legs, you're showing those off. I'm also getting hair. They all have like nice long flowy hair. Like you don't have to have that, but like if you do, that's just like a confirmation, like people like your hair. And I think people are like really drawn to your like aesthetic and your uniqueness. So now moving down to like how men see you sexually. I feel like a lot of men feel like you're like oblivious to their advances, even though I don't think you are. I think you're just like not interested, so you play dumb maybe, because like I feel like you're smart. Like I think you play dumb, naive, whatever, and like deep down you're just like, you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, so maybe you just act oblivious and keep it moving. But it's like men feel like they have to work for your affection, and they don't feel like they're gonna get anywhere. Like this person is like sleeping while he's like, hey, trying to wake her up, and she's just like, nope. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like we're all like fully clothed here. I mean, this person's like on their own in the card. I think people see you as very independent, kind of like waiting for the right relationship. Again, you're not just gonna like dive into some frivolous thing. I think I said that a few times already. It's like they know they have to come correct, and offer you like a ride. Like if they're gonna take you on a date, they have to pick you up. They have to like, he's trying to like give her a present. It's almost like, hey, I tried just like using my words. Now I'm gonna have to like step it up here. Hey, I brought you this pear. Would you like to take a ride on my horse here? Like, you know, the Knight of Pentacles, like I feel like if someone doesn't show you consistent effort, like you're just gonna like cut them off with this Justice card. And almost like you wait to see for someone to show their true colors almost. And if they're not like soulmate material, again, I think you cut them off. Like this is reminding me of like Matt's, I think it's Matt's scale, where it's like it's like when you go to the afterlife or whatever, in order to like get into heaven, they have to like weigh your heart. And if it's like only if it's light as a feather, like, do you get to go through, you know, pass through. I feel like you do that with your potential partners. Like, you may even like start dating somebody or be in a relationship, but as soon as you see the evidence that their heart isn't pure, you'll cut them off. And I think people are like surprised by that, because you seem so like angelic and sweet, and then they see this other side of you, but it's too late. You're done. Like, your sword is up. Like, get back. I'm not like, these legs are closed. Legs are closed. Like, I feel like you don't open up those legs for anyone. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta like earn it. I'm getting like a vibe like that. Like, it needs to be earned. So, okay, that's what we're getting here. And then I'm just gonna get these messages and traits. Let's see. To see what else. And then, yeah, even like that selenite card is like a very pure, or the selenite stick. It's like a very pure kind of an energy. It's like, and the fact that it's so straight and linear, like, again, I feel like people think that it's like you're an easy mark, and then they find out like, whoa, you're not. So, okay, I want to get the traits first. Actually, I'll get these first. This is just sort of like the confirmation part of the reading, in case I like miss some traits of yours or whatever. Like, I'm not going to really expound on these too much, because it's more for you guys just to get like the not clarification, what's the word? Confirmation, just of like, this is you and this is your pile. Otherwise you could check another pile. But what do men notice? How do men see pile 1? How do men see pile 1? Oh, you're the whole package. Yeah, I think people think about you in the context of like relationships more so than just physical stuff. I love that you don't take any shit. Yes, like, people see that you're just like, keep it moving. Like, I don't care. Like, I am fine on my own. Like, I feel like you're very independent and you don't take any shit. Everything about you is so intriguing and attractive. It's like that mysterious kind of an energy where people don't feel like they get to know you. You're mad chill. But again, I don't think you're walking around like, I am this, you know, like you're better than people. Like, you're still like down to earth and stuff, and I think people misinterpret that almost. But it's like you're just giving everyone a fair chance. Like, yeah, with justice, I didn't say that, but there's like an energy of being very fair. Love the way you walk. Got a sexy little walk over there. Get it? You're so beautiful, it hurts. Yeah, I do think you have this very like pure ethereal sort of a beauty. Your voice is my favorite sound. Like, you got it all. Look, you have the whole package. That's the first thing we got. What else? Got a good walk, got a good voice. You're beautiful, intriguing. All right, what else? What do men notice? What do men notice about? How do men see pile 1? You're so creative. Oh yeah, with like the 8th house and that numinous. It's like, oh, and that, where is it? It's right here. Where it's like, maybe you like really get ideas like from spirit and stuff like that. Like, you're in somehow like, like tapped in. And like, so maybe you have like really cool ideas, creations, and things like that, insights. And then we have the way you believe in the goodness of life after what you've been through is so inspiring. Yeah, I feel like you're just someone that, and you're so responsible. I feel like you're someone that just keeps like, it's like you believe in spirit, so you believe in yourself kind of a thing. And maybe you don't like say that to people, but I think people just notice this sort of confidence coming from you. But it's like a very like inner, like a quiet confidence where it's like, you don't need anyone else. Like, you know, like, spirit's got your back. I'm going to take care of you. Like, there's definitely like a very spiritual essence to this pile. So even if you're not spiritual and stuff, like, you could just seem very confident, sure of yourself in a quiet way that people can't really put their finger on. But you could be just getting intuitive hits and not even know it. You know what I mean? All right. So, all right. I'm sorry. I wasn't even asking. I said childish, but I think that's that pure naive stuff, but I wasn't really asking. How do men see pile 1? Oh, I just saw a squirrel go by. How cute. Energetic. All right. This is the part where it's like, this could be stuff that I missed, but we're going to keep going. Loner. Okay. How do men see pile 1? Imaginative. Confident. How do men see pile 1? Street smart. And witty. All right, guys, so that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it like hyped you up a little bit, and you got something cool and fun out of it. You know, made your day feel like, I am pretty cool. That was the goal here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will catch you in the next one, okay? If you like it, please like, comment, or subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye. Hey guys, so if you chose pile 2 and this tiger's eye, this is going to be your reading to see how men see you. So let's get the cards out here. We have Solis, Sun. Ooh, maybe Leo energy here with the Sun card. We have Dilettante. We have Knight. Yeah, that's like Leo vibes. Loyalty, romance, a love of honor. I'm getting like heavy Leo vibes. We have Jupiter, expansion. Oh, that goes here. No, it goes here. Sorry. We have 7th house, relating. This too. Okay. We have community. Yeah, Leo energy. Hello, we have the lion coming out right under the sun. I love that. And we have tiger's eye. Oh my god, and you picked tiger's eye. How funny is that? All right. Why is this not staying where it's supposed to stay? Okay. And we have, for like the sexual magic cards, Knave of Wands or Page of Wands. We have the 5 of Swords and the Knave of Swords or the Page of Swords. Okay. All right, so pile 2, how do men see you? I think they see you, I think you're someone who is like extremely beautiful, especially with this Leo energy. I feel like your beauty sort of like hits men right in the face. They're kind of like, whoa, like I feel like you have a lot of power over men almost in a way. Like people really like think you're it, with this lion card. And especially if you are Leo, you don't have to be, but you could just have that sort of Leo-ish vibe. You could have a lot of fire in your chart because we have like the Sagittarius energy coming through as well. The tiger's eye, lion, the sun, like that's very much like a fiery sort of an energy. And we have a 1 Wands card here too. But I feel like people almost see you in like a more masculine energy. Like you'd be very aggressive, very like in your face kind of. And people are almost like, whoa, like scared of you a little bit. Like intimidated, I would say. Not scared, but like intimidated. I also think people feel like you're very self-sufficient or that you have a lot of interests. You do a lot of things. You could be really good with your hands at something. It says delights in the arts without having to be a professional. I feel like you just do a lot of things for fun. I feel like you're a very fun person. People see you that way, very enthusiastic. But even though I feel like you're so beautiful and things like that, I feel like you're also a very loving person. You're a very loyal person and a person with honor with the Knight. It's like you're not the type of person that'll let people talk shit about people in front of you. I feel like you'll like, rawr, like come at them like with this little lion. I also feel like you're somebody that could have a lot of friends, be a very social sort of a person. We have a very bright, fun, happy energy. I think people see you as like an animal. Like they're almost like, whoa, like scared of you a little bit. Like I was saying, chance, expansion, leaping, exploration. What was on this one? 7th house, relating. I feel like a lot of people want you to be their partner, like their best friend. I think people like aspire to win you over. Like you could be like popular, like, you know what I mean? Like, and people like want to be your friend, and think they like want you around. Like I feel like people just like love having you around because you're such a bright, happy energy, very forceful sort of an energy, but like fun loving and caring at the same time. I feel like your friends are important to you, and like I was saying, like the people you love are important to you, but this is more of like a masculine energy. We have a lot of like air and fire, so I feel like you're almost like a super forceful, aggressive, masculine energy and like a hot woman's body is kind of like the vibe I'm getting. Even if you're like, oh, my body's not hot or whatever, like, I don't know, like this is how men see you, so I'm just like the messenger. And people are attracted to all different body types, so I don't know, but definitely, I mean, we'll get down here, but whoa, that butt is calling out to me, like, or calling out to them, I should say. Like, people are really like noticing your shape here. But yeah, like tiger's eye, I feel like with the tiger's eye and the lion, again, it's like you're like this predator, like, or something, where people like see you as like very like scary. Like, I feel like people are very intimidated by you, and not just because you're so beautiful, even though I think that is the case. And like, people feel like they have to, again, I was saying this in pile one, but same vibe here, come correct with the Knight card. And I also feel like people a lot of times don't really get anywhere with you. It's like they come for you for like a relationship, like they see you as like wifey material for sure. But I feel like you're more like, unless it's like someone that is like, I feel like you're very picky. I feel like you'll fuck around like with whoever, like not whoever, but like you will like have fun and like be open to like experiences, but you're not going to get serious with someone unless they're like at a certain level that you deem fit for you. Like, I feel like you're choosy, you're picky. I think people see that, they know they have to almost like work for it with you. I feel like you're somebody, like, moving down to your sexual energy, that kind of gives it up like one little bit at a time. Like, you know, you're not someone that's gonna like do it on the first night. You're not someone that's gonna let them get very far. Like, you probably make them wait for it, and you feel like, and you should wait. Like, if you know what I mean, like, I'm the shit. Like, I feel like you're very confident, very fun loving. Like, I feel like you almost think you're the shit, and that like radiates out. I feel like you think you're good at a lot of things. And you know what? Own it. Like, I think this is great. Like, I have to say, like, because I feel like it's not like you're like, oh, I'm better than people. I don't really feel like you maybe think like that. I think that you just feel that you have a lot to offer, and in regards to your romantic relationships and stuff, like, you want someone on the same level. But again, I feel like you're very caring, and you care about other people with the 7th house being here. People see that about you. Best friends. I feel like you're a really good friend. Justice, balance, social awareness. Yeah, like, I feel like you're very social. I think actually I already said that with this community card. You're someone that likes to be around people, someone that enjoys the spotlight, someone that enjoys being the center of attention, not afraid to make a fuss, not afraid to make their voice heard. With this lion, I'm thinking of like roaring, not afraid to like say no, not afraid to try new things. Like, you're very like adventurous, daring, like fiery kind of a person. And then yeah, like, moving down to the sexual energy, I mean, like, we can just see that people are in awe of your butt. Like, I guess I would say people really like that shape. I mean, he's like, oh my god. Like, I think people, like, men maybe feel like, because we have 2 pages, feel like little boys around you, you know what I mean? Like, they feel like, oh my god, what am I gonna do with this? Like, it's too much for me, in a way. Like, too much fire over here. She's too hot. So I feel like that's like, men are just like, look at his face. He's like, hey, how did I get so lucky? But at the same time, I feel like there's almost this air of you of like, yeah, you can look, but you can't touch unless I say so, which obviously should always be the case, but you enjoy people looking, like, you enjoy the attention. I feel like you enjoy maybe like hooking up in like little fun ways. Like, you'll take it to a certain level, but like, you won't let them get all the way. And you don't care, like, if they get blue balls. Like, I get that air about you. Like, that's your problem. Like, I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. Like, you're very like fierce. Like, I feel like just like a little firecracker over here. I love this energy. It's like so cute. And then the 5 of Swords, I feel like maybe people feel like they have to kind of like be strategic in order to get in with you, because maybe you have a lot of people like interested in you, obviously, if you're this hot, like this vibe that I'm getting. And it's like, people, like, because you're so aggressive, they can't really come at you in that like aggressive male energy. Maybe they have to like try a different strategy, or even like go double down and be like extra aggressive. Like, I feel like people kind of like try to think about ways they could like get in there with you. But yeah, definitely people enjoy the view. They think you're like it. They think you're beautiful. They think you're like fiery, feisty, and like so confident and so gorgeous. They want to have relationships with you. They think you are like super fun and cool and chill. And they see your sexuality as very like blatant, but also like they know that like not everyone can get in. So it's not like they're like, oh, like she's hot, she's been around the block. It's like they feel lucky if they get a chance because they know like not everybody gets to. And I think a lot of people want to put their hands on you. Like that is really coming through. So, okay, let's see the messages and the traits we're going to get. So let's do the messages first. This is just for any like unsaid things that I didn't pick up on, just like a confirmation for you guys. If like aspects of your personality weren't mentioned or whatever. So how do men see pile 2? Everything about you is so intriguing and attractive. Ooh, they like it all. Okay, how do men see pile 2? You're the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. And you're so good at multitasking. Oh, that's so funny because we had that dilettante energy come out. But yeah, they feel like you're good at a lot of things. You have a lot of interest and it's really cool. You get shit done. Even like they could see you as like a hard worker, like people at your job and stuff. Oh my God, you're such a hard worker. Okay, like there you go. Yes, you are. Oh, you're literally hysterical. Yeah, that Leo energy. You're probably like theatrical, funny, like maybe even when you're mad, you're kind of funny, like kind of a vibe. Like you're like going off and people are like, all right, crazy, like settle down. But like it's like kind of cute at the same time. I like this energy. And you're so responsible. But then, yeah, like you have this other side to you too where like you get shit done. Like it's that fiery energy. Yeah, you're so independent. You're so pure. Yeah, it's like this very intoxicating like combination here. Your energy is so refreshing. Yes. And then we have you're such an interesting person. Like you're not just a pretty face basically. Like, you know, people see like the whole package and they're like, wow, how can a person like this even exist kind of a thing. Like you're like the bomb.com. All right. So let's see what else. How do men see pile 2? Mysterious. Ooh. And oh, secretive. Interesting. Maybe this is like well, I said I'm not going to say anything about these because I just, if it's for people that like I didn't really get like some aspects of them and like they feel like this is them, I want them to feel heard. Cheerful. Calm. And I get 2 more. Quiet. Interesting. So maybe this is like, wait, hold on, let me just get the last one. Intuitive. So maybe this is like, whatchamacallit, like that whole reading that we just did about like being like loud and funny and blah blah blah. I mean, maybe like you could still have those qualities, like are only around people that don't know you, but maybe you come off this way at first, or maybe when you don't like people you kind of have this more quiet side. Whatever. Said I wasn't going to say anything about it, but I just did. But anyway, all right, pile 2, that is your reading. We are going to wrap it up there. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, or subscribe to my channel if you did and you want to see more. Otherwise, we are moving on to pile 3. Thank you, guys. All right, guys. So if you chose pile 3, oh, and the honey calcite, beautiful. This is going to be your reading to see what men think about you. So we have spring. Beautiful. We have teacher, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill or wisdom. We also have victim, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. We also have semi-sextile, allowing, Saturn, wisdom. We have new life, number 39. Starfish, spirit. Spirit Quartz. We have the Ten of Pentacles for the sexual energy. We have the Emperor. And we have Eight of Swords. Okay. So, how do men see you? Like, first of all, with this Spring card, like, I mean, I think you're just like a young soul in a way, or you seem like that to men. You seem like just a bright, happy, you could be younger, like just kind of like a youthful energy, even if you're not like young in years, like you just have this youthful personality. I feel like you're, what's the word I'm getting? Like ample, like I feel like, very nice to look at and just a very sweet, open, flirty sort of an energy I'm getting. I feel like, again, you have this young soul where it almost like you seem like a baby and you're very kind and you're very sweet to people. And I feel like people sometimes can take that as like an invitation. So I feel like you could get a lot of like people thinking that you're interested in them in a sexual way just because you have a very like flirty social personality. But you're yeah, what does this say? Encourages, sees the potential and clarifies, gives hope to, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, rewards. I feel like you could sort of just be trying to like move through the world and be like a sweet person. And you know, I'm almost getting this vibe of like teaching people how to be nice, because I'm not really getting that you are a young soul. I feel like you have young soul energy, like that's how you seem to people, but like that you really maybe have like an older soul that is like has a lot of wisdom, or maybe just in this lifetime you've been through some tough shit where you have learned how important it is to be kind to people, because maybe you weren't treated the best in your like life, maybe in childhood. I don't know why I'm getting this for this pile. This is really not supposed to be that kind of a reading. But I feel like you could have trouble saying no sometimes. And you could have trouble like drawing boundaries with people. And I maybe like Spirit's just bringing this message. Yeah, even with this honey calcite, like honey is so sweet. You know, it sweetens things up, and people could get the wrong idea because you seem so open and vulnerable and like a baby almost. But like, because that is like a little baby kind of like waking up. There is like this young vibe, but then there is this like wisdom in you where I feel like you give off that energy, but it's coming from this place of like wanting to be a good person and trying to lead by example and show people like to like how to like be kind or something. But men definitely see you. They first of all see you. You could be very into accessorizing with the Spirit Quartz, very glittery. I'm getting like you could do a lot of like glittery makeup, or like you could just be a glittery girl. Like you're very into accessories and doing your hair, makeup in cool ways, like that are kind of like outside, very girly, like outside the box. Like I'm seeing all this pink here. You could just definitely be like a girly girl, and very like receptive feminine energy I'm getting from you, like super super feminine. Like you could have like that sort of like hourglass shape. I'm noticing that on this card and these cards. But you see like how it's sort of like an old Hollywood kind of like, you could be into like vintage like lingerie, like I don't know, like, you know, kind of like a more vintagey look that's kind of out there but like super feminine and sexy at the same time. I'm also getting that just like a bright, cheerful personality. Like you want other people around you to be happy, because I think it's like, you know what it's like to be sad and you try to lead by example. Like, I don't know, I just keep wanting to say that. Men see you though as being super open. So that's something to keep in mind. Like, I mean, yeah, like do you want someone that you're interested in to be like open, like to think that you're open to them? Like, of course. But like when you're kind of with the honey, it's like you catch more flies with honey kind of a thing, but it's like sometimes you don't want all these flies on you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to put some vinegar in there sometimes. Like, I don't know, but I feel like a lot of men fantasize about you, and you know, do their thing over there. I can't believe I just did that on camera. Okay, but I mean, like, I'll let the imagery speak for itself here. I mean, it's his wand, like it's very suggestive. It has like a white tip, if you know what I mean. I feel like a lot of men like really turned on by you in a sexual way. And I also feel like a sense that it's like almost like they see you as like a pretty picture. They don't, I feel like you, I feel like this is more like deep reading. I'm so sorry. I feel like you almost want people to see like the kindness in your heart and like the other things like that. And people almost put you, they only see you as like this one-dimensional character where it's like you're so beautiful and ample. I wanted to say, like, they just have these like sexual fantasies. And I feel like if you've been in relationships and stuff, you could be feeling, you if you are in one now or if you have been, it's like you feel like emotionally unfulfilled a lot of the time because you feel like people don't connect with you on like a heart level. I feel like you're very much about the heart. I feel like, again, that feminine, receptive energy, you just want to give love and receive love back. But I feel like a lot of times you just get like just people that aren't on your level in that way, that just aren't really up to par, that just almost maybe see your sexuality, think you look good together, or like they want you on their arm and things like that. And they don't see all this beautiful things inside of you with the spirit quartz here. They only see like the glittery outer, and like that's why you feel unfulfilled, because you're not maybe connecting with people on that soul level, which is just something to keep in mind. But I mean, definitely men find you attractive and think you're like a very open, fun, flirty, fantastical like kind of a person. They associate you with like happy springtime memories, like, you know what I'm saying? Like there isn't anything dark here at all. It's very like bright, happy, lovely sort of an energy. But I mean, they see you as like the ultimate fantasy here, like the ultimate woman, like that they like want to fantasize about, like with all this fruit. They see you as like luscious, like juicy, like I'm getting like whatever. But it's like, I feel like this is their perspective of like maybe your encounters together, like coming from a very sexual place, and like this is yours. It's like a colder landscape, you know what I mean? And it's like you're almost like bored and like, I don't feel like this is like, I don't feel like you feel the same way about your partner. So maybe, again, like I was saying, like catch more flies with honey, like put some vinegar in the mix and like only like allow like the good flies in, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like too many people are getting through, not in a sexual way, but just like I feel like you could use some sort of like filtration system to sort of weed out the bad ones, because I feel like you're somebody that feels unfulfilled and hurt a lot of the time. Inability to maintain personal boundaries. Oh my God, I didn't even know that was on this card. I swear to God. But that's crazy. Yeah, I think that that's something you're learning right now. And maybe like whatever relationships are going on are kind of coming through to like teach that to you. Because I feel like, and I'm not like saying it's your fault, like, oh, you shouldn't be this happy person and this beautiful person. But at the same time, if someone's like crossing the line with you, if like say you're like at work and like you're really flirty and you know, and people start getting a little frisky with you and you don't really like it, but you don't want to be mean, and you're like this was on the back of the deck here, this cosmic egg. It's like, don't be afraid to like reserve that energy for the people that deserve it, not for some perv that's gonna try to like feel you up at work or like whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not a good, that you don't treat someone like that, you know? That's weird and creepy behavior. Like you don't need to, like you can be like, all right, that's enough. Be nice, but I think you need to learn a little bit more about boundaries. And I'm not trying to say that in any sort of like accusatory way. I'm saying it because I think that you almost maybe feel like a sex object to people sometimes, or you have like issues with that where you want to be seen as more than a sex object, but at the same time you really like embrace your sexuality. So it's like tough to kind of walk that fine line and keep it in balance. But I think you're learning and you will figure it out. But yeah, men see you as very cheerful, open, flirty, fun, sexy, beautiful, pretty, girly, feminine, pink. I feel like they see you in this pink sort of an energy, like a very like put together, sparkly kind of personality. So it's beautiful, very kind. But again, people think that they see sometimes kindness as like an opening. So just be careful with that. All right, let's move on and get your traits and messages. Oh my God, I almost lost that. And let's see what else men think about pile 3. How do men see pile 3? What do they like about pile 3? You're so independent. Yeah, this is basically the stuff I missed and wasn't really getting in the reading. just confirmation for you guys. You're so innocent, but so sexy. Yes, that is exactly your vibe. Like, you have this like ample body, but like the sweetest personality. You have such zest for life. Yeah, you're super fun, open, like, just like happy-go-lucky. The way you believe in the goodness of life after what you've been through is so inspiring. You just have that vibe of just being such a good person and so sweet. This is way too many. All right, that's 4. All right, what do men love about? Oh, you're so fucking sexy. Yeah. Oh, you make me so happy. I don't know how that snuck in there, but I think that's supposed to be in my other deck. But yeah, you make me so happy. I feel like you're just happy and people are happy being around you. You're so sweet. Yes, you are. You have such a beautiful mind. Like, you're such a beautiful person, pile 3. Like, I hope you know. And if people are objectifying you or anything like that, like, they probably just don't know any better. Don't take it personal. Like, but you can just kind of like cut the ties and move on. Let's see, just 1. What do men think? Don't take it like as if like people don't appreciate the inner sides of you, because I'm sure people do. You just may be surrounded by douchebags. Everything about you is so intriguing and attractive. Everything about you, not just how you look. I love how you have integrity even when no one's looking. You're a genuinely sweet, good person. And that's not everyone can say the same. Let's just say that. All right. What else? How do men see pile 3? Open. Oh my God. Yes, they see you as open. So like, again, if you don't want them coming in, just be aware of that. But that doesn't have to be a bad thing, but I feel like it could be almost like a bad thing for you if people are kind of crossing the line and crossing the boundaries here. Dreamer. Yeah, you just have like a dreamy, sweet, like beautiful little open heart. You're so cute. Fighter. Ooh, like it. So yeah, definitely don't be afraid to like raise them up if anyone is like taking advantage. I don't know why this message is coming through. I just really felt like to say it like that. Bold. How do men see you? Pile 3. Humble. So sweet. Sweet, humble. What's that song? Humble and kind. I feel like that's you. And nervous. Okay. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope some of it or most of it resonated. And if it did and you enjoyed it, please like, comment, or subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching again, and have a great day or night wherever you are. Okay? Bye.